Hi collective, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm gonna do this reading here. Is it time to say goodbye? Now this is about anything you're thinking about. It could be a relationship you're in, a friendship you have with someone. It could be a job that you're in or a place you're living. Is it time to leave this energy behind? This is what we're gonna find out for the collective, okay? So you can apply this individually. I also could be picking up on the thoughts and feelings and energy of somebody that you know. Okay, so take it as it resonates. I am running late here, and I'm getting this message over and over, not to rush. And I feel like that's definitely for me. My battery's also low, so we'll see if this reading actually goes through. But I feel like that not rushing is also a message here for some of you, even if it is time to say goodbye or decide not to. It's like you don't need to rush into a decision, okay? So let's get the cards out here, Spirit, for the collective. I'm going to use an oracle deck and the tarot. For the collective, is it time to say goodbye? For the collective, 5 cards. Is it time to say goodbye? More. Thank you. This one almost wanted to come out and then went back in. Skull. Interesting. And tree. I feel like I'm getting this. There's some kind of. Okay, if you jive with this message, then take it, and if you don't, then you could translate into something that makes more sense to you, or just throw it out altogether. It's up to you. But I'm getting something about a past life. Okay, it's like whatever this is, even if it's a location you're in or a job you're doing, or like a love connection. There's some kind of past life a connection here, some kind of energy. There's something about whatever this transition period you are in, whatever this transition period you are in, it's like I'm having trouble even speaking. But anyways, it's like somebody's quiet here. I don't feel like it's you. You need to detach a little bit your energy from whatever it is you're thinking about saying goodbye to in order to have clear thoughts, to articulate clearly to yourself how you feel and what you think. But what I was going to say is that it feels like whatever situation connection this is, it's one that was meant to make you grow and to see your own value, regardless of what the outcome of this reading is. Okay. Your relationship commitment levels, or your commitment to whatever this is. We have rebellion here. What's the rebellion about? King of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles really wanted to come out here. There's something about you not... The whole question, is it time to say goodbye, is being framed by this feeling that you're trapped in some sense. And the only thing that you're really trapped by is your own unwillingness to see the force of your power. I also feel like, and you know, take it if it resonates, but I also feel like there's, well, it's almost like someone's dangling a carrot here. It could be energetically, or it could be actually something that someone or some group of people or some situation is tempting you with. Now, I don't know if that's for you to go somewhere else or for you to stay. But it feels like your commitment here to whatever this is, I think in your soul, in your heart, you are committed to saying goodbye, to seeing yourself through to a new story, to a new timeline, to something that feels more in your control. But at the same time, there's a sense of safety and security in relationship to this feeling that you have or this connection that you're in. It might not be like you feel safe and secure with this person, but there's something about the feeling around it. Maybe it's even like a mourning period, feels kind of familiar, so you've gotten used to it and you need to grow out of that, okay? So whatever safety you're feeling from being indecisive is a false sense of security, because your soul really wants to break down that wall there and move into your own power. So let's keep going. We'll see what else we can get here. I thought this answer was going to be a lot more straightforward than what it's coming out to be, which is something around the message about not rushing, because it feels like the decision here, is it time to say goodbye, is actually really complicated and quite nuanced. And it's really related to how you feel rather than what you think. What you need for your soul's growth. Spider. Let's clarify the spider here. The Empress. Damn, weave your own damn web. Sorry. Weave your own web, right? Don't get caught in someone else's. But you need to recognize that it is your choice whether you want to say goodbye or not. The Empress doesn't get stuck in other people's traps or in other people's webs. And I am getting this feeling here, okay, so this might not be your reading, but I am getting this feeling here that it's like you've been feeling stuck in somebody else's web, but that web that you've been feeling stuck in is like not that strong. There's an illusion here of feeling trapped. There's an illusion of feeling stuck. There's an illusion of being indecisive. And it's coming from a place of, well, not having done this before. Perhaps in a past life, you always repeated the same cycle, and now it's like, this is totally new. So it feels very unfamiliar. It feels scary to let go. So is it time to say goodbye? So far, I'm getting yes, it is time to say goodbye. And it's time to say goodbye to the indecisiveness. Yeah, King of Swords. Let's keep going and see what else we get. What is on offer to match your needs? So what support do you have? We have family here. Perfect, okay? So you have your family support. Now this could be your ancestors if it's not your like immediate family, like your living family. This could definitely be ancestors. But I'm seeing this woman here sitting at the kitchen table, and it's like, maybe you need to talk to someone. You know, my mom and I have so many talks around the kitchen table, like I can't even tell you. You know, that's a place where families usually come to talk, right? And I'm seeing that image very strongly here. And I feel like whoever it is that you can talk to, and this could be chosen family, like friends, whatever, right? But it's like whoever it is that you can literally sit at a table and talk to. This is what I'm getting. Like you can really like have a cup of tea with and just say things, is someone who will dispel a certain illusion to you. It's not like they're going to make the decision for you, but they will definitely allow you to vocalize and articulate your feelings around the situation. And it's like once you get those out, once you say those feelings to somebody who supports you and knows you intimately, you will have an understanding of what it is you need here, what it is you need to do. Some of you, now this is really specific, okay, so it's not going to be for all of you. Some of you have a grandmother who passed and you can talk to her. I'm hearing even if you didn't know her. 6 of Cups, yes. It's maybe somebody who raised you when you were younger. 7 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. This is somebody, whoever this family represents, who understands your confusion and understands why you're confused or why you're indecisive and where that pain is coming from. What action can you take for the highest good of all? We have bravery. You're releasing your old self that was connected to previous lifetimes, previous cycles. See this little, woo. You're releasing that energy here. By being brave within yourself, you're letting out this vibration, this energy, timeless energy I'm getting, that will impact people you don't even know. It's like, well, you know, when we're in a certain energy and or you come across someone, say you're in the grocery store and you just come across someone who's so friendly and just in such a good energy, and it just changes your vibe. It just changes your moment because you're like, wow, not everyone's like a screw face. Not everyone's like an asshole out there. It's like, here's this amazing person, and maybe they just said 2 words to you, you know, like, hey, those apples look bad, or those apples look great, or whatever the case is. You know, this could all be part of a metaphor message for you. And it's like, it just, their energy just hits you and you're like, you feel better. You just feel better. This is the power that you have here, is to be brave in making that decision of whether it's time to say goodbye or not. And it feels like it is. It does feel like it is. Okay. And when you do that, you will emanate that bravery. You will emanate that message, that energy out to other people. You're coming up as the Empress. You're coming up as having family support, ancestral or immediate. You're coming up as someone who also doesn't really believe in their ability to create foundations and security and safety and chillness. I'm hearing chillness for themselves. And you're coming up as brave. So if this is a question for you about whether you're strong enough to say goodbye, you are strong enough. Let's find out more about the bravery. 7 of Pentacles. This is the don't rush. You know, these decisions, these difficult decisions in our life, should we say goodbye to this, take a lot of consideration, a lot of mulling over. It's a process, right? So we can't be too harsh on ourselves when we sit in this moment of indecision, but there comes a time where you have to move out of it. Because I feel like there's a few things going on here. One is, how do I say this? 3 of Swords. That web that somebody else is so-called trapping you in, or dangling a carrot or something, you feel like you can't let go because somebody else can't let go, or you know, somebody's doing something to keep you stuck. Really, that is the illusion. You are always in control of your vibration. That's part of this whole test or this decision you're making. And it takes a lot of bravery to see that this is all under your control. It's all in your power. The whole situation you have power over. And the reason why that it takes bravery is because it's a lot easier to feel like maybe we don't have all the power in the situation, therefore we shouldn't act. And then if something goes wrong, well, it's not our fault because we didn't act. It's somebody else. So there are people, I'm not saying this is you, but this could be someone that you know, who don't make decisions They wait for someone else to decide the fate of the relationship, whatever, because they want to be able to blame it on the other person, right? Well, you decided to walk away, or you decided to call, or whatever the case is. So making that effort to make that decision is a brave moment. How to stay whole during the process of taking this action. Tree, you're grounded, you're rooted. I'm also seeing family tree here. You're laying a new foundation here in your ancestral bloodline. Temperance, you're guided by the angels here. You're doing some healing work. Yeah, connect with spirit here. When you feel like you're in a moment of conflict with the Five of Wands, or that you can't go on and that you can't fight through this and that it just seems too difficult, know that spirit is grounding you. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Knight of Pentacles, and it's okay to go slow. A tree doesn't grow in a day, right? Take some time. All right, collective, that's what I got. It's a really short message. Oh, coming out is the Eight of Cups. Well, there's your answer. Yes, it's time to say goodbye. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.